Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. We're here for the Megane Trophy Round 11, the grand finale of this brilliant championship series. The support for the Super Formulas to come later, final of that. But for now, we've got to get these little Meganes out of the way. They use the Group 4 Megane, and my word, they're pokey little beasts, and we've had quite a championship over it. I'll tell you, we're racing at Spa for round 11, and it's quite a hefty track. 4.352 miles with 20 turns. 15-minute race in these Meganes. It's going to be phenomenal, and I'll get you updated on the championship table. The drop scores up to this point, and the championship is looking like this. At the top is Talleyrand on 136 points, with Homesick Alien in second on 126 points. Then Skyjacker in third on 124 points. So there's if Homesick Alien can't get a good result on Talleyrand, there's still a tussle there with Skyjacker who's got to watch his back for. With only 2 points in it. Shiren fourth, 113 points. Racer Brown in fifth on 106 points. Cthulhu is sixth on 95 points. Digital Blasphemy 7th on 93 points. Guesty 8th on 93 points. So ones to watch there, Guesty and Digital Blasphemy. They've got scores to settle in the championship. Jim in 9th on 81 points. JTX is 10th on 59 points. Noxie 11th on 55 points. Turtle is 12th on 38 points. Pat is 13th on 19 points. And 14th is Alexis Maximus on 15 points. So yes, Talleyrand with a healthy 10-point lead. It's just needs pretty much a good result here, and I think the championship's all wrapped up. He's out there, fastest at the moment in the VRC livery, VRC Motorsport. Yeah, he's going to need an absolute horrific race to lose this championship, I think. Whereas Homesick have to be on top form with the 10-point gap. He's got to try and fill, but he's got Skyjacker only 2 points behind him in the championship. So second place, it might be a tussle. Don't know if Skyjacker's in yet. See Skyjacker, yeah. Guesty and Digital Blasphemy. They've got their own battle going on today in that championship as well. So lots to look out for. About 5 minutes away from race. They do the grid order, I think, in reverse of championship. It should be on here somewhere. Yes, the Megane Trophy grid. I mean, depending on who's here. Pat, doesn't look like it, does it? Oh, wow. I'll tell you the order it should be, but there'll be minus people. Alexis Maximus is not here. I'm not sure Pat's here. I'm not sure Turtle I've seen grooving around. Oh no, 2 Turtles. So Turtle should be the pole sitter. And there's Pat. I haven't seen Pat. Alexis Maximus. No, Alexis Maximus is here. Sorry, I apologise. Wow. Welcome back, stranger. Back for the final. Alexis Maximus then. He'll be starting on pole. Ahead of Turtle. Then Noxie. If Noxie's here. Oh man. Making a mess of this. Well, I'll just read it as it should be, because I don't know who's here and who's not. Alexis Maximus should be on pole, then Pat, then Turtle, then Noxie, JTX, Jim, Guesty, Digital Blasphemy, Cthulhu, Racer Brown, Shiren, Skyjacker, Homesick Alien, Talleyrand, and Shadow Rider. So, whoever's here, part of that list, that's their starting order. Seems to be a few there. And Spa, man, what a track. Is there anywhere near? Get on board. A bit of Spa goodness. As he heads up that final, what's kind of straight. Towards the chicane. Start a lap. Skyjacker's entered for that battle with Homesick Alien. Skyjacker in the chat saying, good evening, dearest. Hello, my beloved. Just revving up for Spa at the moment. Mum Homesick in the room saying, evening thingy, hope all is well with you. It is. It's very good, thank you. We're not going to get a lap of Spa because Talleyrand has gone to the pits. So Digital Blasphemy, we'll watch him make his way around. Ooh, no, very much round. We'll watch Racer Brown for a bit. C-Spa is going to be tricky for these guys. It's a tricky track. In these Group 4 cars, it's an eternity to get around. Best lap 2:28. So lots of racing. That's good for us. Stressful for those guys. Well, that's what they're here for. It looks like Katula and Alexis can't wait to get the racing going already in practice. They're having themselves a little dogfight. Alexis seems a mite jumpy there with his internet. We are now only a minute away from racing. I'm sure he's probably asked the question, but I've missed it. There is JTX. Turtle. Skyjacker in his green alternative VRC livery. Sorry, I was daydreaming. I was looking down at the bottom of all the R's thinking he must have asked the question. Hang on. Just in case he did ask the question, I'm assuming he must have done. So Talleyrand looking for a good result here to wrap up this championship. Homesick Alien, 10 points adrift of him, but he's only 2 points ahead of Skyjacker for that second place. Skyjacker will be all guns blazing for Homesick Alien today. And yeah, Talleyrand's just got to keep it steady, really, and not have too bad a result. And he can have this one wrapped up. And you have, obviously, Digital Blasphemy and Guesty equal on points as well. They're battling it out. There's little battles throughout this. And so we are preparing to get to the start for round 11, the final round, the decider. Here at Spa. It's going to be a corker. I don't know how. I mean, Homesick, there's nothing more he can do, is there? He can just come into this, try and get into the lead. Early doors, they're starting quite far back in the pack. And just hope Talleyrand has trouble, really. He's got to really hope that Talleyrand has a major issue in that first lap. It's pretty much what it takes for him to get as many points places enough. I mean, Talleyrand would have to finish like 11th or something, I think. Homesick could have to win. I'm not sure how the point setup is. Pat in the chat saying good evening, and Mr. Majig. Hi Pat, how are you? Getting ready for the big final with the Super Formulas. Hope you've had your practice in. Spa is a beast of a track. Some of those apexes you just can't go near in them single-seaters. This is the support to the Super Formulas. A little championship we've had going on all season long. Little 15-minute sprint race in the Group 4 Meganes around whatever track the Super Formulas are racing at. A little warm-up ahead of the main event. But they've turned out to kick up quite a fun little championship. Very close races every race. Cars stay very bunched together. It's been quite a journey with these little Renault Meganes. Pat saying, ready as I'm going to be. So now Talleyrand saying good luck to the chaps. Everyone's having a little spin competition down here. It's the VRC spin class. Go on then. Throttle the car, throttle the car. Low gears, low gears. Handbrake on now. Throttle, throttle. There you go. Great spin. Racer Brown, El Pro at the spin. Yes, he's got a lovely swing on that back end there. Great momentum going on. Just the right amount of torque, but the car's just bit at the front. But now we've gone for a very quick pirouette, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is how that is done. That is some beautiful fine spinnery we're seeing from Racer Brown. Down to Catula, we can see he's going for the slow burn there. And now he's just building up for a great spin and an exit on the reverse, but a spin up again. He's lighting the wheels, and oh yes, I love it. He goes for the early tight spin with a slow exit. It's very nice, like slow-mo donuts. A beautiful style there from Catula. Jim, I think, is just starting his build up to a great spin here from Jim. Again, very much in the style of Catula. Early speed into the donut with a very slow exit, a very fine form. Managing to stay exactly on the spot, as close to, yes. Now he's going to light them up again. Build up for another one. Can he get it round? Oh man, people are leaving and coming into the room as we're meant to go into the race. Too busy with this spin action. And Jim there, we're getting, now we have an expert on the field. This is what he does, ladies and gentlemen. The spin jacker. He even practices during the races for this very moment before a race, the pre-race spin-a-thon. And there you go. There must have been at least 6 rotations on that one. He only needs a minimal amount of run-up before Skyjacker can get it into a perfect pirouette. Oh, that is heavenly, it must be said. Look at the rear tyres, he really has used them to great capacity there. He's literally taken all of the white off, and yes, hats off to the king of the spin. Racer Brown a close second possibly, and with Catula's styling, he was very close. We saw Shiren pull some very nice ones off here, right? Okay, sorry everyone. We're going into the race now. 15-minute race here. I was wondering how long that spin-a-thon was going to last. I was getting carried away with myself. Okay then. 15 minutes of racing here at Spa for the final of the Megane Trophy. It's on. Waiting for those lights. Seems like a long hold here. It's green. There go. Alexis Maximus getting a great start for ahead of Turtle there. JTX trying to find his way with Noxie on the inside as they go into Lustor, and Alexis Maximus keeping his head ahead. Oh, I've not even taken the big numbers off. Look at me. Keeping ahead of the field at the moment. And Turtle maintaining that second place ahead of Noxie, with JTX there in 4th place. Right into the zone on Noxie. Noxie better watch out as they come out at the top. But no, JTX had to back out of that one. Left himself wide open for Guesty. Guesty coming through. Guesty on the move ahead of JTX. Can he just? But JTX has got that inside line. Coming up to the corner, heavy braking. JTX is in there, he's late on the brakes, and Guesty's out wide with him. I don't know if there was contact there, but it's giving Jim the opportunity. Jim coming through, up into 4th place. Come on, Jim. Jim ahead of JTX now with Racer Brown trying to find a way through. And oh my word, what's going on down here? We've got Skyjacker, he's ahead of Homesick Alien. The 2 points he needs. And long race to go yet with Homesick Alien, and Guesty's out there wide. Oh, Guesty's had a very big fall there. And Digital Blasphemy's come down with him. Oh my, so up front then we've got Noxie Turtle. Oh, we've lost Alexis Maximus dropping back. He must have had an issue or something, and now he's right in the middle of that pack fight that we've been watching. So Noxie now leading this race from Turtle. Super stuff out front with JTX holding on to that third, with Racer Brown now into fourth. Alexis Maximus, he maintains his fall to fifth place, with Jim now up into sixth, but Homesick Alien with that championship in mind, thinking he can make some places here. Looks like the orange, white and black is quite far back, so Homesick Alien trying to get the movement going for this championship. It's not dead for him yet. He's ahead of Jim in 7th. Skyjacker is 8th place. Cthulhu 9th. Talleyrand is in 10th place. Shiren down in 11th. No, he's just been taken. No, yes. Just been taken by Digital Blasphemy. Shiren though up the inside of Digi, but Digi's got that one covered right off. So Digital Blasphemy 11th and Guesty down in 13th. They're in their own little battle, remember, Digital Blasphemy and Guesty. Some close stuff going on there. Shiren trying to make his way through the field. Noxie still leading from Turtle. Noxie doing a grand job at the moment, keeping the Dutchman behind. This is probably the most local race for the Dutchman. So he will be really pushing on to try and get something out of this. Racer Brown, he's made his way through the field. Alexis Maximus still in 5th. So, we've lost JTX down the field a little bit. JTX dropping down to 7th. Jim dropping down to 6th. Oh dear, oh dear. This is a close-knit battle. Skyjacker chasing down that 2nd place in the championship, with Homesick Alien 2 points ahead of him, holding on to it. But at the moment, Homesick is ahead on track. Turtle going for the move on Noxie. Must have been from the slipstream. And Turtle now is ahead and leading this race. Breaking into the corner ahead of Noxie. Noxie clinging on to that apex. The back end sliding away from him a little bit. That's giving Racer Brown the opportunity to close up. Racer Brown, we've seen, is solid in these little trophies. And Turtle is leading from Racer Brown, but it looks like Racer Brown really is pushing on, with Noxie in 3rd. Homesick Alien now up into 4th, ahead of Alexis Maximus. Then we have Skyjacker chasing down Alexis, because he needs to get as close, well, he needs to get ahead of Homesick Alien in this race, really. And there we see JTX in 7th, with Cthulhu now in 8th. Talleyrand's moved up to 9th, with Digital Blasphemy in 10th. Guesty following him around in 11th. Them two have beef in the championship, remember, equal on points. And oh no, JTX out wide. I saw JTX out wide. He's come back onto the track in front of Digital Blasphemy. Digital Blasphemy gets up the inside of him though, and oh my word, JTX really wide through that last corner, and he's lost a whole handful of positions now. And he's down there in 10th. There's a yellow flag up ahead, though. What could that be? Racer Brown's in the lead. Racer Brown's ahead of Turtle. Noxie on the comeback against Turtle at the moment. Homesick Alien closing up on those guys as well. Ahead of Alexis Maximus in 5th. Cthulhu's now in 6th. Talleyrand's in 7th. We've lost Skyjacker. 8th is Digital Blasphemy. Guesty now 9th. JTX 10th. There is Skyjacker in 11th. Oh my lord, we've missed the action. Shiren coming up upon Skyjacker and getting that spot as well, as Skyjacker looks to be recovering from whatever happens. Shiren out wide though. Makes it tough into the chicane. Skyjacker, loose back end. Does he keep it under control? He does. Fantastic save, and muscles his way past Shiren there in the chicane. He knew what line he wanted, and he wasn't going to let Shiren push him around. And now Skyjacker up into 11th. Racer Brown pulling away from the pack now, with Turtle holding off Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien's managed to get past a Noxie, and now he's attacking Turtle. Homesick Alien trying to get maximum points out of this race to secure 2nd place, maybe even possibly chase down the championship, but he needs Talleyrand to have a really bad result, and Talleyrand at the moment looks to be fighting through the field. He's putting an attack on Cthulhu at the moment as they head up towards the chicane. And Homesick Alien's grabbed 2nd place from Turtle. They're side by side coming through the chicane. Homesick Alien though looks to have had it. Oh, it's not the chicane, sorry. But Homesick Alien, oh no, not quite. Turtle's there on the inside. Turtle still fighting for position, giving Noxie an opportunity. Noxie now up the inside of both of them. Oh my word, this has turned into something. And Turtle still holding on to that second place. Oh my word, and Noxie's had it off wide in on the curbs, and that's given Alexis Maximus the opportunity to move up into fourth place. Turtle now in third, attacking Alien, now Alexis attacking Turtle, and this is absolutely close racing going on here. Noxie, but there we got Talaran now. He's ahead of Cthulhu, and he's heading into that pack for that same battle. Cthulhu in 7th, Digital Blasphemy now up to 8th with Guesty in 9th, JTX in 10th, Skyjacker hot on his tail, trying to find a little extra in this race. 12th there for Shiren, with Jim dropping down into last place for now. But Racer Brown pulling away from Homesick Alien, who's now pulling away from Turtle, who's got Alexis Maximus knocking on his back door. But there is the championship leader in 5th place. And he's trying to stay as close to the Alien as possible to protect it. Oh, there was contact there between him and Alexis, but no, Talaran makes it through, and Talaran now to 4th with a run on Turtle. Turtle's got to watch out before the chicane. Under braking, Talaran could just slip one in. He's very close, but Turtle's staying on that inside, protecting it best he can, giving Talaran no opportunity. But now Turtle offline, coming out of the corner. Talaran's got a good run on him. And it's tight stuff there between the two drivers, but Turtle maintains that 3rd place and pulls away from Talaran, who's now under threat from Cthulhu. The two Spaniards, Cthulhu and Alexis Maximus, are all up behind Talaran. Talaran looks to be on the attack now to Turtle again. Turtle looking a little slower, coming towards Rouge. To come up through Rouge and Radion. Turtle under threat from Talaran. Talaran having a look for that inside. Talaran checking. Oh, there, he's already got him. He's already got him from the slipstream. He's got him up the inside there for a podium position now for Talaran. And that has got to be if he stays there, the championship is definitely Talaran's. Great racing there from Talaran through the field. So Racer Brown running away with it in the lead. He's got the fastest lap at 2:27.628. Homesick Alien trying to chase him down, but looks to be losing a handful of time to Talaran. Talaran doesn't want to just be happy with 3rd. Looks like he's going for the kill. He's going for Homesick Alien on track. He's done enough. He's done enough to get what he needs, the prize, but I think he's racing for position out there. Turtle trying to hold off the Spanish Armada, Cthulhu and Alexis Maximus, but Alexis Maximus looks to be under threat from Digital Blasphemy. Yes, Digital Blasphemy pulling off a sly one there, straight up to the inside of Alexis Maximus. And Turtle out wide. Turtle's out wide. He's lost more positions. He's lost more. Cthulhu's got through. Turtle still holding on to that 5th, but Digital Blasphemy almost up into 5th. And Guesty's a couple of positions behind. Well, Guesty's right there as well. And there's that battle between Digital Blasphemy and Guesty. It's still continuing, and Digital Blasphemy's getting involved. It's getting involved with Alexis Maximus. This gives Guesty the best opportunity. But Digital Blasphemy now up to 6th, not quite past Turtle, but he's all over the back of Turtle. And Guesty's on the attack as well. This little 4-way battle could really make a big difference in Digital Blasphemy's and Guesty's championship. Skyjacker chasing them down in 9th, getting ever closer. There's a yellow flag, but I don't know if it's from this battle. Talaran might have had an issue. Seems to be no, he's still closing in on Homesick Alien. Cthulhu's alright. Alexis Maximus still holding position. Guesty's got it. Guesty's got himself ahead of Digital Blasphemy in all of that melange. And there he is. Guesty up into 6th. Digital Blasphemy needs that position. They are fighting. They're equal on points in the championship, so Guesty seems to be right on a charge at the moment, now up to 6th, chasing down Alexis Maximus. Let's have a look how Racer Brown's getting on. Another fastest lap for the Ferrari liveried Megane trophy, and he's going purples again. 7.2 seconds ahead of the Alien at this point. Homesick Alien only 2 seconds ahead of Talaran. He's done his fastest. He's gone 228.6, a 228.8 from Talaran, so they're trading off. very close to each other with their lap times as they try and decide the championship. Cthulhu in a cracking 4th place, and there's some battling still. Alex Maximus managed to come back out. Digital Blasphemy, but Digital Blasphemy is going for it again. He's up into 5th. Guesty now 7th. There's Skyjacker on their tail. Crazy racing down here. So Digital Blasphemy now up into 5th, chasing down Cthulhu about 3 seconds. We've got Guesty. He can't let Digital get away, but now he's going to defend from Skyjacker. Skyjacker on a push. He's in that battle with Homesick Alien, but he needed to finish ahead of Homesick Alien by virtually 2 places. And now Cthulhu out wide, giving Skyjacker the position, with Digital Blasphemy doing a solid job there in 5th. Cthulhu hasn't put a foot wrong yet. He's there in 4th. Talaran trying to chase down Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien trying to maintain that 2nd place in the championship, with Talaran there in 3rd. It would take a miracle. He'd need Talaran really to sling it off. He was, I mean, his championship chances were resting a lot on Talaran having a really bad race here, but Talaran has fought through. He's up into 3rd, and so Homesick Alien now just trying to consolidate that 2nd place and make sure Skyjacker doesn't finish ahead of him, which down in 6th place is going to be a tricky one. He's chasing down Digital Blasphemy by 1.7 seconds, but Racer Brown cruising, I say. Garrett in the chat saying, let's go. So Racer Brown getting good points here at Spa, with Homesick Alien in 2nd. Talaran has closed another half a second on an Alien in that last lap. 29.0 from Homesick Alien. Talaran a 28.5, so may not all be over. They might not be holding station. Talaran might be going in to really rub that salt in on this championship. And Homesick Alien, for a bit of pride, would probably like to finish ahead of Talaran at least in this race, but he's losing time to Talaran every corner at this point. He's down to 1.2 seconds. This battle is brimming over. Digital Skyjacker now, he's trying to fend off from Shiren. Digital Blasphemy still nicely ahead. Cthulhu pretty much on his own, chasing down this battle that's just brewing. It's a 1.4 second gap between himself and Talaran's. Racer Brown, he's got himself a good 9.5 seconds on the Alien now, and Racer Brown looking like with only a minute to go in this race. It looks like Racer Brown's got this one wrapped right up. Homesick Alien staying, he's lost another half a second this lap. Can he cling on? He's going to cross the line. Ooh, he might not. This might be the final lap, I don't know. So Cthulhu there, 4th. He seems to be catching those 2 up as well, with a Digital Blasphemy 1.2 seconds ahead of Skyjacker, who's got Shiren for company in 7th. Guesty in 8th. 9th for Alexis and Maximus. 10th is Jim, with a Koi Carp in... not Koi Carp, it's Noxie. Why did I say Koi Carp? That's weird. So Noxie in 11th, with Turtle in 12th, and JTX in 13th. Poor JTX had a great start to this race, strong. And we've got 17 seconds remaining, and we'll see if Racer Brown can get across the line. He might be doing a lap of glory. I reckon he possibly is. 10-second lead, with only 6 seconds to go. So Racer Brown goes on to his lap of glory, and this is where we find out who finishes where. Homesick Alien has stayed ahead of Talaran, but it's very tight running up to the line, but Homesick Alien does get that 2nd, with Talaran 3rd and the championship. Cthulhu finishing in 4th. Digital Blasphemy stays ahead. Oh no, Shiren gets the position from Skyjacker. Skyjacker dropped right out of it. He must have had enough. So Shiren in 6th. And Guesty, I don't know why Guesty's lifted. Guesty's lifted as well. He dropped to 8th because Alexis Maximus went through. 7th, Guesty in 8th. Jim in 9th, JTX finishing in 10th place, 11th for Noxie, Skyjacker in 12th in the end, and Turtle going very slow over the line. But it's a race, so yeah, well done you two, fantastic racing. And Talaran, take a boo, my son. But there we see a Racer Brown. He's in a class of his own. He had to do an extra lap to everyone else. Bombing rounds with a cracking win there at the final. I don't think it's going to do too much for his championship hopes. But you'll have to keep an eye on our Discord or on our website, www.virtualracersclub.co.uk, for all updated championship tables. I could open me up and have a look, but it's too much math. I did enough working out Talleyrand and Homesick and Digital and Guesty. I mean, come on. And Skyjacker and Homesick. See, there was all a lot going on. I didn't account for Racer Brown. So Racer Brown making his way around. Oh God, now I feel guilty and I'm looking at the table, for heaven's sakes. I'm telling you. Have to drop scores. Let's have a look. Racer Brown was in 5th place on 106 points. He might be able to topple over Shiren, you know, 4th Shiren on 113 points. So I suppose this win is quite a good one. I don't think he can catch Skyjacker up there in 3rd. But yeah, it might be for a position in the championship. So well done, Racer Brown. Shiren finishing down in 6th. That might be enough points. I'm not sure. Skyjacker, congrats. Round 8. Talleyrand and Homesick. RB, sorry, not round 8. So there you go. Super stuff. Racer Brown taking the win. Racer Brown is an alien. Lol. That was a cracking race there from Racer Brown here at Spa. Congratulations. Look at him showing the rest of the field his trophy. Look at my big shiny trophy. None of you got one. So we'll take you to the race results. And yeah, Racer Brown in a field of his own had to do an extra lap just to prove it. Homesick Alien. In the end, it looked like he was kind of clinging on there from Talleyrand. Talleyrand looked like the stronger force come the end of the race. But Homesick Alien did all he could do and kept hold of that 2nd place. But it's not. It secures 2nd in the championship, but it didn't get him close enough to Talleyrand for that championship with a 10-point deficit. It always needed Talleyrand to have a bad race, but Homesick Alien doing as much as he could for 2nd. Talleyrand driving through and grabbing that 3rd. He wanted 2nd, it seems. He was after it. But in the end, he stays 3rd in the podium. Catula, great drive to 4th. Digital Blasphemy. He ended up near the back of the pack. He's made his way through as well. And got himself up to 5th. Shiren 6th. Alexis Maximus in 7th. Guesty in 8th. Don't think that's going to be enough for that battle with him and Digital Blasphemy in the championship. Jim in 9th with JTX in 10th, Noxie finishing in 11th, Skyjacker 12th, and Turtle in 13th. And yes, I think we can safely say that Talleyrand won that championship. So big congratulations to Talleyrand. Thank you all for investing your time and watching us here at YouTube for Virtual Racers Club, where all races we try and bring to you. And it's been a fantastic championship, very enjoyable. I was your commentator and your broadcaster, Hugh Jorgen. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon for the Super Formulas. We'll be kicking off very soon. So hang about. Don't go anywhere. All right, bye. Peace and love. Peace and love.